Good evening, this is Cab, here to drive you crazy, and I'm just going to be making this video really quick. Don't want to get too much into it because obviously what I'm about to talk about was something that happened from yesterday, and if anyone who actually did watch my video that I posted up the other day, I had deleted it because of this particular reason. So the first and foremost on it was the other day I was talking about an Instagram post that came about that was asking about an ambassador promotional deal for me, and the thing about it was ultimately, after doing a little bit of extra research into it, having to listen to what my family had come to conclusions about, we ultimately did not decide to do it, and for the betterness of it. It was something that I got a little frustrated with because at the moment when I saw it, I was realizing that it was a possible sponsorship for me, for my daughter to be able to get clothes, free gifts, all these extra little things. And after, doing the research again, that ultimately I have to thank my wife for doing for me. She showed me this link about what was actually happening, something that happened exactly in the way that the video had explained it to me, saying Instagram people are reaching out to posts, trying to do ambassador promotions, and even having some background stories with other people who've gone through this exact same thing. Ultimately, it was going to just show that I would have been losing money by trying to buy these products. They probably would have sold it to me no matter what. Do it as an ambassador's thing, I don't know. Ultimately, like what I've viewed on these other site, and I'll leave the link for that actual site that was shared to me, because it really was just a slap in the face to me, where it was exactly like they said. It was an Instagram post that they shared. They shared the ambassador's code. They were talking all nice, and even like some of the messages that I saw on how it was like sent to these other people looked exactly like the kind of stuff that got sent to me. So it is where I am gonna just say I took a huge L by thinking that this was a legit thing. But at the exact same time, I did not do anything to do, what was necessary. I messaged out to them to basically say it was in the it was in the family's best interest to not continue on with it. And I made my video yesterday out of spite, out of saltiness, and the reason why again I had taken it down in the first place was ultimately after finally figuring out everything from my wife's perspective, the link that I will show and share to you, I did not want to continue on with having that video posted, knowing that honestly it makes me sound like a fool for trying to even defend it in the first place. And like I said, I'll take my lumps on this one, but at the exact same time, it's what we're trying to do best for Cabby here. Not putting out any unnecessary exposure, not trying to put out any bad mentions to anybody, and especially on the part of me saying I apologize for making the video and knowing that I was spiting my wife's family in the sense that I did. So again, just a short video. This is basically me now putting out the link again to share with anyone else who may be going through this problem, as please be aware and please don't try to fall for what I had almost fallen for myself. There are people out there who are trying to do things to try only promote themselves. They ain't doing anything to be helping out a content creator like me. They're only trying to seek you because they believe if they send out enough messages to the people who will actually follow up with it, that they will probably try and get as much out of you as possible, trying to make you spend as much money as possible for them, and try to make it sound like they're going to do something good for you. Avoid these scams, avoid anything that happens, because in the long run, it will only be you that will be dealing with these unnecessary problems. Thank you again for listening to this video and to clarify exactly what had happened. And if you appreciate this, leave a like, knowing that I, again, will take my responsibilities to this. Leave a comment if maybe any other suggestions want to be shared, or even if you have a story that you want to share that may have happened to you. And of course, as always, please leave the subscription turned from red to gray to make sure that you can continue following up on any content that I will be putting out for you. Again, my name is Cab, and I am here to drive you crazy. Aloha, God bless, and take care. Say bye, Cabby.